Chosen one, there's a strange pull in the air tonight, as if the unseen has turned its eyes toward you. The energy feels heavy yet familiar, almost like being watched by something not threatening, but deeply curious. Someone out there, someone you may not even know, is wondering what's ahead for you. They sense that your story isn't ordinary. They can feel that your life has been marked by moments that don't follow human logic. And now, they can't look away. Their curiosity burns because they know something divine surrounds your future. You can feel it too, can't you? That quiet vibration beneath your chest, the whisper that says your name carries a purpose greater than the chaos around you. But this curiosity that hovers around you isn't simple. It's spiritual. There are eyes, both human and unseen, studying the way your energy moves. Some want to understand your next step. Others wish they could control it. Yet no one can truly touch what God has placed in you. You are being observed because you carry an unpredictable light, one that confuses those who once thought they knew you. Your future feels untouchable, and that frightens them. You've noticed the shift. People growing quiet when you enter, others suddenly taking interest in things that relate to you. It's not paranoia, it's awareness. Your destiny has started to glow, and curiosity is the first reaction to divine change. You're not here by accident. You've been guided to this moment. Something greater has aligned for you to hear these words right now, because heaven is giving you confirmation. Your future has started to reveal itself in the spiritual realm. Write 99 in the comments. It's time to release your wish to the universe. Let your heart speak. Write your warmest wish below, not with fear, but with faith. If your spirit woke up while listening, don't scroll away. Like this video, subscribe now. You belong here. You're part of a divine network, a chosen frequency that only certain souls can feel. The reason they're curious about your future is because they've sensed your transformation but can't understand its source. You've been breaking patterns without announcing it, healing wounds without asking for applause, walking away from places that drained your soul. Every move you've made has been quietly guided by divine design. And now that the light around you has shifted, it has begun to expose what was hidden. People feel drawn to you because they subconsciously feel your alignment. They want to know what's next for you because deep down, they suspect you've been chosen for something rare, something prophetic. But listen closely, chosen one. Curiosity is the first stage of recognition. Before God reveals your future publicly, He allows others to feel it privately. That's why they can't stop wondering about you. They may not understand what they sense, but their spirit is whispering your name in rooms you've never stepped into. They replay your words, your energy, your silence. They talk about you not out of gossip, but out of spiritual confusion. You've become a mirror for what they're missing in themselves. Your light exposes their shadow, and your silence speaks louder than their noise. Don't be startled by this attention. You're being studied because your timeline just bent. Something in your destiny has accelerated. What was once delayed is now in motion. The spiritual world feels it, and so do people around you. Every time you dream lately, you wake up with fragments of a message. Every time you feel a sudden pull of emotion, it's because the future is echoing back toward the present. Those who are curious about you are actually responding to that echo. You are changing frequencies faster than they can understand, and their curiosity is proof that you're already stepping into the next dimension of your calling. This is only the beginning of your reveal. Energy never lies, and curiosity is the universe's way of letting you know that your light is being noticed. What they see now is only the outline of what's to come. The real version of you, the one carrying divine instruction, is just starting to rise. It starts quietly, chosen one. The world doesn't announce it when heaven opens your next chapter. It simply adjusts around you. People you thought were background figures suddenly grow curious, their attention turning toward you in subtle but unmistakable ways. They ask strange questions. They glance longer than usual. They seem restless, like they've heard something about your spirit that they can't explain. And in a way, they have. The vibration of your destiny is echoing ahead of you, pulling eyes, hearts, and even doubts in your direction. Someone is curious about your future because they can feel that it's different, bigger, deeper, and destined for something they never saw coming. You've noticed it in the way people linger when you speak, even when you say almost nothing. It's the stillness before revelation, the moment the world realizes something divine is in motion. You're walking through that now. Don't mistake their curiosity for gossip or envy. It's spiritual recognition. Your energy is beginning to signal change, and it's impossible to hide divine transformation once it starts to unfold. Those who used to underestimate you now wonder how you're still standing. Those who distance themselves now feel pulled back, unsure why. Heaven has lifted your timeline into visibility, and curiosity is the first ripple of that revelation. You're not here by coincidence. You're reading these words because your frequency was called. You've been divinely drawn into this moment for a reason far bigger than coincidence. This is your confirmation that your wish, your prayer, your hidden dream, none of it was forgotten. The universe has already started aligning people, moments, and miracles around your path. Write your warmest wish in the comments and seal it with 99. Release it. Let it go into the current of faith. You've carried it long enough. The moment you do, heaven moves. If you feel your spirit stirring as you read this, don't scroll away. Like this video now. Subscribe, because your journey is awakening. You belong here among souls who understand what it means to be seen by God before the world notices. There are energies surrounding you, watching, waiting, sensing. Some are divine messengers. Others are souls who can't comprehend the weight of your purpose. They look at you and see something that feels both familiar and unreachable. You remind them of their own unfinished story. That's why their curiosity is so intense. It's not really about you. It's about the reflection of their own lost potential. But you, chosen one, you kept walking through the wilderness. You faced nights when no one saw your tears, and mornings where silence was your only companion. You stayed faithful, and that faith didn't just move mountains. It called attention from the heavens themselves. The curiosity surrounding you is evidence that heaven has begun to shift your visibility. The ones who ignored you are now sensing your importance, even if they can't explain it. It's not about validation. It's about vibration. God is allowing your frequency to rise, and when it does, everything aligned with your old season starts to react. The spiritual curiosity of others is a sign that your future is no longer a secret. They see something forming around you, a destiny too bright to hide, too powerful to contain. Don't let fear silence you now. This is the point where energy becomes language. Every time someone wonders what's next for you, the universe responds with confirmation. Every glance, every question, every whisper, it all signals that your path is protected and unfolding in divine order. Remember this: curiosity precedes revelation. The eyes on you are simply witnesses to what heaven has already written. Your job isn't to explain, it's to continue walking, glowing, becoming. There will be moments ahead when that curiosity turns into awe. They'll watch as your prayers take shape, as the doors you once begged to open swing wide without warning. You'll walk into rooms where your name was once dismissed and hear it spoken with respect. That's not coincidence. That's prophecy turning into motion. They were curious because their spirits sensed your rise. They looked because heaven whispered your name into the wind. The future they're curious about isn't far away anymore. It's approaching, and every heartbeat you feel tonight is a countdown to its unveiling. You don't need to chase approval. You only need to stay in alignment. Those who question you today will one day seek your wisdom. Those who doubt you will one day recall how you glowed before the world noticed. Their curiosity is simply the universe's spotlight, proof that your future is already being revealed, even in silence. The air around you feels different, doesn't it, chosen one? It's heavier, thicker, with the weight of unseen attention. There's something magnetic in the way your name lingers in the air lately, like the universe itself is rehearsing it before your breakthrough. People you haven't spoken to in months suddenly think of you. Strangers look twice when they pass by, unsure why your energy feels familiar. Someone is curious about your future because your timeline is vibrating on a higher frequency. You're becoming a living prophecy, and even those without spiritual awareness can sense it. The world is beginning to recognize that something divine is about to unfold through you. When you step into a room, energy bends. It's not arrogance, it's presence. Heaven has activated something in you that demands attention, even when you try to stay unseen. That's why people are drawn to your silence, your mystery, your stillness. They wonder what's next for you because your life doesn't follow predictable lines. You carry an aura of divine interruption. Things that were supposed to destroy you became the very keys to your transformation. They're curious because they saw you fall and can't understand how you're rising again without bitterness. Your glow isn't physical, it's spiritual resilience. It's what happens when someone walks through fire and comes out carrying light. Their curiosity isn't only about your success, it's about your peace. The way you can stand calm in chaos confuses them. The way you forgive after betrayal disarms them. You've learned that revenge is unnecessary when God handles timing. That's what makes you rare. While others chase recognition, you've been building in silence, healing in private, growing in the dark. And now, as you begin to emerge, the energy surrounding you is becoming uncontainable. The world senses it before you speak. It's the divine paradox. The quieter you become, the louder your spirit sounds. Those who are curious about your future are reacting to something ancient, something written in your destiny long before this lifetime. You've crossed dimensions without realizing it. Every time you surrendered instead of fighting back, you activated another layer of your purpose. Every time you chose grace over anger, Heaven noticed. You've been walking under divine observation, and now that your transformation has reached its turning point, curiosity is surrounding you like a halo. Don't fear it. Use it. Their curiosity is your confirmation. When people feel drawn to your future, it's a sign that your timeline is radiating potential. Chosen one, your future is not being built. It's already complete in spirit, waiting for you to arrive. The steps you're taking now are not random. They're echoes of what's already finished. That's why some people feel uneasy when they sense your energy. They're feeling the future before it becomes visible. When you dream of change, when you wake up with urgency in your heart, it's because your spirit is catching up to your destiny. And the people who sense that movement can't help but watch. Their curiosity is the soul's instinct to witness divine timing. You must understand, this attention is not accidental. It's not about popularity. It's about prophecy. God uses curiosity to prepare witnesses. Those who are curious about your life today will one day testify about your transformation. They'll say, "I remember when something shifted in them," and they'll be right. You're living that shift right now. That strange tension between peace and pressure is heaven's way of expanding your reach. You were hidden for a reason, but exposure is now part of your assignment. And before God reveals, He stirs curiosity. That's what's happening around you. People can't explain why they're drawn to your future, but the truth is, they're feeling divine momentum. Something in their spirit recognizes the sound of destiny unfolding, and your life is the melody. You've entered the stage where heaven starts to pull the curtain back, showing glimpses of what's coming next. Don't rush it. Don't question it. Just stay aligned. You are the prophecy in motion, and their curiosity is proof that your light is about to become impossible to ignore. Every chosen soul reaches a point when the spiritual world starts whispering their name louder than before. You've reached that point. The attention, the curiosity, the sudden energy shifts. They're all signs that heaven has positioned you at the edge of revelation. The watchers aren't your enemies. They're your confirmation. And soon, what they're curious about will be undeniable. Your future will not just answer their questions. It will silence their doubts. The nights feel longer now, don't they, chosen one? There's something electric in the air. A sense that everything unseen is watching closely. You've reached the point where your silence speaks louder than your words, and your energy announces what your lips don't say. Someone out there can't stop thinking about what's next for you. They can't explain it, but every time your name crosses their mind, they feel both wonder and fear. You are no longer walking in the same timeline as them. You've stepped into the current of divine timing. Your future is no longer a distant concept. It's a vibration that's already rewriting the air around you. When God starts to lift a soul, the world starts to look twice. You've felt it. The sudden glances, the questions, the shifts in how people treat you. They sense that something is about to happen in your life, but they can't define it. It's not luck they feel, it's movement. The spiritual gears of destiny turning. Some are curious in awe, others in envy, and some in silent admiration. Yet all are responding to one thing. Your anointing is awakening. And when divine energy awakens, it does not whisper, it resonates. They've watched you fall and rise. They've seen you disappear and return stronger. That's why their curiosity has turned into quiet reverence. They wonder how you survived the storms that would have broken others. They question what gives you the courage to stand tall when everything around you shakes. But you know the truth. It wasn't your strength that carried you. It was grace. God hid you in plain sight, allowing the curious to look, but never truly see. Only now are their eyes being opened, and what they're witnessing is the unveiling of purpose. Chosen one, you've been a mystery even to yourself. There were days when you didn't know why you were being pulled away from the familiar, why your spirit couldn't rest in ordinary places. You were being prepared, shaped, refined. Every disappointment, every closed door, every silence. It wasn't rejection, it was protection. Those who are curious about your future were not there for your breaking, but they will be present for your rise. That's how divine storytelling works. God uses witnesses to magnify the miracle. Curiosity is the prelude to revelation. Before destiny is revealed, it creates a ripple. People start feeling restless around you, sensing that something important is approaching. They may not know your prayers, but they can feel your transformation. The future is whispering your name in frequencies the human ear can't detect, but the spirit can. That's why they're drawn to you. You're not just walking toward purpose. You've become the evidence of it. Every step you take now echoes in both realms, the seen and the unseen. Remember this, their curiosity is not meant to distract you. It's meant to remind you. The attention you're feeling is not pressure, it's confirmation. You've been walking through fire for seasons, thinking it was punishment, but it was purification. And now, your energy has become too radiant to ignore. You've become what heaven calls a living prophecy, a life that reveals truth simply by existing. Every curious glance is a silent question. What kind of grace carried them here? And soon, your future will answer. You're in the middle of your transformation's climax. The universe is aligning people, opportunities, and divine timing in your favor. Don't be surprised if the ones who once avoided you start reaching out. They're not just curious, they're magnetized. Your frequency has shifted, and it's calling the right souls into orbit. The same curiosity that once felt invasive is now your evidence of impact. You're not who you were, and that realization is beginning to shake the very atmosphere around you. This is the point where everything changes quietly, then all at once. When God decides it's time to reveal His chosen, curiosity turns into recognition. The watchers become witnesses. The doubters become silent. The same people who once whispered your name with confusion will soon speak it with awe. You've walked through the valley, and now the mountaintop is in sight. The world feels your elevation before it sees it. That's why someone is curious about your future, because your breakthrough has already begun. Don't shrink under the weight of being noticed. You were never meant to hide forever. Every chosen one is revealed in divine sequence, and you are next in line. Keep your heart steady, your faith anchored, your eyes forward. What they sense in you is not imagination. It's revelation unfolding. And soon, the same energy that made them curious will make them believe. Chosen one, this is the moment the watchers have been waiting for. The curiosity that surrounded your name has reached its peak. Every whisper, every sudden glance, every strange coincidence. It's all been leading to this. The unseen realm has already declared it. Your future is no longer forming. It's unveiling. Someone out there can feel it, even if they can't explain it. They sense that you are standing at the edge of a divine turning point, that something radiant is about to burst through your life and change everything connected to you. This is the hour when your silence turns into revelation, and your presence becomes a message that no one can ignore. They've wondered how you keep shining after every storm. They've watched you walk away from what others begged for, and yet you've gained peace instead of regret. You've unsettled the ordinary because you were never meant to live in it. You've always been a bridge between the unseen and the seen, a walking prophecy of what happens when faith refuses to die. Those who are curious about your future are feeling what heaven already knows, that you're stepping into fulfillment. What was once delayed has begun to accelerate. What was once hidden is preparing to be celebrated. You've reached the threshold where the past no longer has authority. The chains that once defined your story are breaking quietly behind you. And while others speculate about where you're heading, God is already there, waiting. That's why you felt pulled between excitement and peace lately. It's not confusion, it's alignment. Your energy is syncing with the frequency of your destiny, and that vibration can be felt by every sensitive soul around you. Someone's curiosity isn't random, it's spiritual detection. They feel that something divine is about to surface, and your name is written all over it. Chosen one, soon they will see what they've been sensing. The blessings forming around you will no longer be whispers. They will be visible, undeniable, unstoppable. Every sleepless night, every silent prayer, every unseen act of kindness is now returning, multiplied. You're about to walk into conversations that change your direction, opportunities that feel like destiny in disguise. The future that made others curious is about to become a stage where your faith speaks louder than your words. Don't hide from it. Don't fear it. This moment was designed for you to be seen. The ones who used to underestimate you will blink twice, wondering how you got here. The ones who doubted your strength will search for explanations that don't exist. But those with spiritual eyes will know. You were chosen, refined, and revealed at the exact time heaven intended. Curiosity was never about fame. It was about prophecy. It was God's way of drawing witnesses before he displayed his glory through you. And now that the unveiling has begun, nothing can stop the momentum. The same curiosity that once made them question you will now make them believe in divine timing. Take a deep breath, chosen one. Feel it. The air itself feels alive around you because your future is breathing through it. This is not just another chapter. It's the beginning of recognition. The things that once drained you are losing power. The people who couldn't understand you are fading into the background. And in their place, new alignments are arriving. Souls who carry peace, doors that open without force, paths that light up without warning. You are stepping into a realm where grace becomes visible and miracles feel natural. There will come a day soon when you'll look back and realize that all the curiosity, all the wondering, all the silent observation, it was heaven preparing witnesses for your rise. They'll see your peace and know it came from struggle. They'll hear your voice and feel the authority of survival in it. They'll recognize the divine fingerprint on everything you touch. That's the power of being chosen. You are the living proof that the unseen hand of God can turn silence into symphony, isolation into illumination, and curiosity into conviction. So let them keep wondering. Let them stay curious. The truth is, they're not just curious about your future. They're feeling the shift of your destiny. Your name carries weight in realms they cannot see. You're no longer walking into the future. You're becoming it. And as you do, everything that once felt uncertain will finally make sense. The signs will align, the timing will reveal itself, and you will stand exactly where you were always meant to be, at the center of a divine plan, unfolding in perfect order. Chosen one, your story is no longer waiting to begin. It's happening right now, in real time, under heaven's gaze. Let them watch. Let them wonder. Because soon, they won't be curious about your future. They'll be inspired by it.